Adventures in Murfreesboro is produced in cooperation with Murfreesboro City Schools.
When you're with Murphy in the Burrow, it's one big adventure after another. When you're with Murphy in the Burrow, you can count on a whole lot of fun. Murph has lots of special friends you never know, who'll be dropping in. Come see what they're gonna tell us, see what they're gonna do. It could be artists with easels, builders with tools, inventors, creators, or kids from our school. Someone sharing story time, friends making music, or making words rhyme, having a good time. When you're with Murphy in the Burrow, it's one big adventure after another. When you're with Murphy in the Burrow, you can count on a whole lot of fun. You can count on a whole lot of fun.
Turkey and dressing, rolls and pumpkin pie with whipped cream piled so high. Thanksgiving Day is nearly here. It's my favorite time of year. Yum, yum, yum. Turkeys better run.
Good morning, Murph. It sounds like you're getting ready for Thanksgiving.
Oh, we are. And that's why we're over at Granny's today. Later on, we're going to make some carrot cookies for the whole family.
Oh, yum. So how many are you going to make?
Oh, lots and lots. I've got so many cousins coming over, and they'll be here for 2 or 3 days.
Wow. So what are you going to do while your cousins are here?
I don't know. Play games, eat, watch TV.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
What games do you like to play?
Oh, this is a great time of the year for flashlight tag, and I don't know, we'll run around, jump on the beds.
You better be careful jumping on the bed. Remember what happened to those 5 little monkeys?
Oh, that's right, they bonked their heads.
Yeah. Hey, you know what would be great?
What?
Instead of jumping on the bed and jumping around like monkeys, why don't you take them to see some real monkeys?
Dude, where are we gonna find real monkeys?
How about at the zoo at Grassmere?
Wait, you mean the Nashville Zoo?
That's the one.
That's a great idea. You know, the zoo has something for everyone.
That's right, and it's a perfect time to visit the zoo in November. In fact, why don't we go check it out now, and then you can tell your family all about it when they come.
Oh, great idea. Hey, can they come too?
Sure.
Guys, come on.
Yeah.
Why did the turkey cross the road twice? He was proving he wasn't a chicken.
Oh, hi, everybody. I am so excited because I am at the Nashville Zoo at Grassmere talking to my new friend, Miss Jessica. Hi, Miss Jessica. Hi. Oh, it's so good to see you. I see we've got some little friendly fellas right here.
Yes, this is Sandy and this is Poppy. They are 2 of our Mexican spider monkeys we have here at the zoo.
Mexican spider monkeys.
Yeah, they're a little nervous, but they're getting there.
Yeah, maybe they're not used to bunnies.
Yeah, they're not used to bunnies yet.
Whoa. And they sure do climb good, don't they?
They do. They are made for a life in the trees, so that's what we give them here. They have a beautiful exhibit full of trees, lots of space for them.
Whoa, that is so exciting. Yeah. And what are you feeding them, Miss Jessica?
These are craisins, so they really like them. They're really good, and they're good for them.
Good for them, yeah. Awesome. Oh, Miss Jessica, can you tell me more about these wonderful monkeys?
Yeah, so these guys are monkeys because they have a tail. So if you see an animal and you're not sure if it's a monkey or an ape, if it has a tail, it's a monkey, and if it doesn't have a tail, it's an ape. So that's a really easy way to tell.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So these guys are really cool, but they are unfortunately critically endangered. So that's the last step before extinct.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so it's really important for places like Nashville to really work on keeping their population active and healthy, and so that's what we ultimately strive for here. Our biggest goal every day is conservation, and that's what we work with here with these spider monkeys.
That is so cool, Miss Jessica. And they certainly are worth preserving, aren't they?
Yes, they're very important to their ecosystems, and as long as we have a healthy rainforest for them to live in, and we do good by the environment and take care of these animals, we should hopefully have them for a really long time.
How many spider monkeys are here at the Nashville Zoo?
We have 4.
4.
Yes, we have Sandy, Poppy, Chloe, and Molly.
Sandy, Poppy, Chloe, and Molly. I like those names. Yeah. And how old are these animals?
So Sandy is our youngest. He is 6. Then Poppy is 7. And Chloe and Molly are both 14.
Whoa, yeah. And will there ever be any little baby spider monkeys?
Hopefully, that's the plan.
That's the
May
plan.
take some time.
May take a little time. So what is their natural habitat?
So they naturally live in southern Mexico all the way into South America, but their habitat is really high up in the trees. It's called a canopy.
Oh, a canopy.
Yeah, so they really are made for life in the trees. They have big hands and they're curved so they can grab branches and really get a good grasp on things when they're up high in the trees.
Tell me about their hands and little feet.
Yeah, so spider monkeys are different than other animals. Or other primates, I should say. They don't have a thumb.
No
So
thumb.
because their hands are so big, they just naturally evolved to not need a thumb.
Oh.
But they have 4 digits on their hands and 5 digits on their feet.
Oh, so they kind of have like a big toe.
Yeah, they have a really big toe, but their toes are much different than ours. They're way longer, and they also have a big space in between their 4 toes and their big toe. So with that big toe, they can grasp a lot more and really get more in their foot than we could.
Oh, Miss Jessica, I heard that they're pretty good at picking things up with their tails. Is that true?
Yeah, so Mexican spider monkeys have a prehensile tail. So that means the long tip of their tail is actually sensitive enough that they can pick things up with it, like something really small, like a craisin or a seed. They can pick that up with their tail.
Whoa! Yeah. You can pick something up with your tail, dude.
Yeah, and see, they can wrap it around like that. They have a full range of motion with their tail. They can put their whole body weight on their tail. So sometimes you'll see them just hanging from their tail, and that's really comfortable for them.
Now, are they afraid of people or?
Sometimes they take some getting used to.
Yeah.
They need to warm up to you first. So we spend a lot of time building relationships with our animals. That's really important when you take care of primates. So they have to learn to trust you and respect you. And then when you build that relationship, that's how you can take really good care of them.
That's so awesome. Do they have unique personalities?
Absolutely. Sandy is very mischievous. He is into everything.
Oh, mercy.
Yes.
Like you, Murph.
Yes.
Hey, wait a minute, dude. Yeah. Okay.
But the girls are much more calm.
Are they?
Yes. Poppy is pretty curious, but she doesn't really want to destroy things as much as Sandy does.
Right.
And Chloe and Molly are both very calm animals. So very different from Sandy.
Oh, that is so cool. Hey there, Sandy. Hi. Yeah.
You're doing a good job.
You are doing so good today. I'm so glad to see you.
He's never seen a bunny before.
How much do they weigh?
So they can weigh up to about, I would say probably max 10 kilograms, so about 22 pounds.
22 pounds. Okay. Yeah. That's so cool. And do they sleep at the day or the night? Are they nocturnal? I heard that word today. Okay.
They are not nocturnal, so they have a schedule really similar to us.
Do
They
they?
get up in the morning, they'll eat breakfast, then they usually will have a nap after they eat their breakfast.
Right.
And then they will get up, play around, be crazy, and then they eat their supper. And then after they eat their supper, they usually are ready to go to bed.
And did we talk about what they eat?
So spider monkeys, they can eat worms and bugs and things like that, but they don't eat very much of them.
Okay.
Their main diet is fruit and vegetables, so they are very healthy eaters.
Wow. Oh, Miss Jessica, how do you train the little monkeys?
So we work really hard on training, and what we do is called positive reinforcements. When we ask them for something and then they give us like a hand, we'll do a whistle, so it's called a bridge, and that just lets the animal know that they did what they were supposed to do.
Wow.
And so once we whistle and then we give them a treat, and so then they remember the whistle means a good noise, and if I do this, I'll constantly get good stuff for it. So that is very helpful for when we need things like we need to look at different parts of their body, or if they have an exam and we need to get them in a crate. If they're trained to get into a crate, it makes things much easier for the animal and for us.
Right, exactly. Cool. And what if they don't do what you want?
Well, then sometimes they might need a timeout.
Oh,
so
timeout.
sometimes they may misbehave, and so then they'll get a timeoute, just kind of like a human
Like
would.
raising kids, huh?
Yes, it is very similar from what I've
Don't
been
listen
told.
to that timeout stuff, John, okay? Okay. Oh, it's been so good talking to you. Now, can you tell me 2 of your favorite things about the monkeys?
2 of my favorite things. I would say the first one is how fun they are. They
Are
are
they
very
fun?
active, and they have so much personality, and it makes things super fun to work with these animals.
Hey, dude. Yeah, I can bet it is. Oh, my goodness. And second thing?
Is how smart they are. They're very, very intelligent.
Whoa. Oh,
So
my goodness.
It makes things fun for me, but it also makes things more challenging for me, which I really enjoy.
Boy, do you work with these animals every day, Miss Jessica?
I do.
Tell us about you. Where are you from?
I'm actually from Murfreesboro.
Murfreesboro. Oh, this is so exciting.
Hometown
You're from
girl.
the Burrow. Hometown girl made good. Yeah. That's awesome. And what did you study when you were in school?
I studied animal sciences.
So is that how you started being interested at the animals at the zoo?
It is.
Oh, this is so fun. It's been great talking to you, Miss Jessica, and learning all about our new friends, the spider monkeys. Bye, dear. Bye, dude. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Can I have a craisin? I want a craisin. No, he doesn't want me to have a craisin. Bye-bye.
The letter M. 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 M is for monkey. M.
Oh my goodness, that was so fun.
Yes, it was. And we learned a lot too.
Wasn't it cool the way the monkey used his tail to try to reach for me?
That's right, Murph. They use their tail almost like a hand.
Yeah, they are very smart creatures. You know, that is something I'm thankful for.
What?
All the wonderful creatures on the earth.
Oh, that's right, Murph. And the Nashville Zoo and where they take care of them and help protect them.
Absolutely, yeah.
So how many cousins do you have coming over for Thanksgiving?
Oh, dude, dozens.
Dozens?
Yeah.
Murph, do you know what a dozen is?
A lot?
Yeah, but do you know what number it is?
What number?
The number 12. If you have 12 of something, it's called a dozen.
Really? Wow, did not know that.
A dozen is a very old name for a group. You know, people who study these things think that the number 12 was chosen long ago because it's easy to divide.
Oh, well, let's see. Let's try dividing it.
Okay.
Hey, I've got some coins over there from my piggy bank.
Oh, that'll be great, Murph. Let's do it.
Okay.
All right, Murph. I've got the pennies on a plate. You ready to divide?
Absolutely. Let's start by dividing them in half. Half of 12 is 6.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 here and there's 6 here.
So there are 2 piles of 6.
That's right, Murph.
So 12 divided in half is 6.
All right, Murph. What should we divide next?
Let's try 3. Okay, instead of dividing in half by 2s, let's divide it by 3.
All right.
Okay.
So we need 3 pennies in each group.
3 pennies in each group.
2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3.
How many groups do we have?
We have 1, 2, 3, 4 groups.
So 12 divided by 3 equals
4.
Awesome, dude. Hey, let's try 4 and see if it's different.
Okay, let's try that. Let me get this back here.
Put them all together.
All right.
All right.
All right, let's try 4 this time.
So 12 divided by 4. That means we're going to have 4 in each group.
That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. How many groups do we have, Murph?
3.
That's right.
So that means that 12 divided by 4 equals...
3.
Awesome, dude. It was easy to divide. So 12 of something is a dozen.
Exactly, Murph. Can you think of some things that come in a dozen?
Things that... Oh, I got one. Eggs. Eggs come in a dozen.
You're right, they do.
Eggs are cool. You can do so much with them.
That's right, like eat them.
Yeah, and hide them.
And color them.
And...
And what?
And do science experiments with them. You know, I've got some friends coming over in just a minute, and we are going to do science experiments with eggs.
Oh, that's cool, Murph. Do you have any eggs?
I do, right over there.
Okay, let me get them.
Hey.
Yes?
Oh, there they are, there they are. I wonder if there really are a dozen.
Why don't we count them and see, Murph?
Okay, count them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 eggs. And what does that make?
A dozen, dude.
You're right, Murph.
There's the doorbell, and my friends are here. You want to watch our cool experiment?
I sure do, Murph.
Awesome. Hey, you guys check it out, too.
Hey Murph, today we're going to see if an egg floats in water. First, we're going to use regular tap water. Oops, it doesn't float in tap water. Let's try salt water like the ocean. Just take normal table salt and warm water so the salt can dissolve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try another egg. Put it in very gently so it doesn't break. It floats. Murph, do you know why the egg floats in salt water? Because the salt water is denser.
Today we're going to show you the difference between hard-boiled eggs and raw eggs. The hard-boiled egg spins faster.
Let's give it a try.
My egg spun faster.
Mine spun slower.
Which one do you think was the hard-boiled egg?
Try this at home.
Murph, those experiments were awesome.
Oh, and I have more to be thankful for.
Really? What?
Oh, I'm thankful for friends and learning. It's fun to learn.
Ooh, and speaking of fun, I know something that's fun and that comes in a dozen.
What?
Donuts.
What? Donuts are measured in a dozen? Oh, how cool is that?
I know, right?
Oh, I wish I had a donut right now.
Well, I just happen to know a place that we could go that has donuts. Are you up for a road trip?
Oh, do bees have knees? I am ready and raring to go. Hey, friends, you guys come too.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange who?
Aren't you happy Thanksgiving? Yum.
Oh, guys, I am so super duper excited because you'll never guess where I am. I am at Donut Country and everything. I wish you had smell-o-vision because it smells so yummy. And we're going to learn all about a dozen. And we're talking today to Miss Christy. Hi, Miss Christy.
Hi, Murph.
How you doing?
I'm great today. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine, boy. This place sure is fun to look at. All those yummy donuts and everything. Have you been working here long?
I have. I've worked here my whole life, almost since I was 4 years old.
Oh, wow. Really? That's a long time.
It is a long time.
Oh, my goodness. How did that happen?
Well, my parents moved my family here when I was 4 years old, and they bought a donut business.
They bought a donut business, and it's still here. They must have done pretty good.
I think they did.
Whoa. And how did they learn to make donuts?
Well, when I was little and my parents lived in South Florida, they decided to open up a donut shop.
Yeah.
Yes. So my mom went and learned how to make donuts.
Good going, Christy's mom. And so how long has this place been here?
This place has been here for well over 30 years. My parents, it was already a donut shop when my parents bought it.
And so they ran it for a good long time, and you were raised in the business?
I absolutely was.
Do you know how to make donuts?
I know how to make donuts, most of the donuts.
Most of the donuts. And did you go to school right here?
I did. I went to MTSU.
Whoa, Blue Raider fan?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness, this is awesome. What is the best part of your job?
Oh, just serving happy customers, making them happy.
Whoa, you know how you can make me happy?
How?
You can learn how to make a carrot cake donut.
Oh, a carrot cake. That would be delicious.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Of course, all those back there, you know, they look pretty tempting too. What's your favorite donut?
Ooh, my favorite donut is the Dutch crumb.
Dutch crumb. What is a Dutch crumb donut?
It is a vanilla cake donut. And it is glazed, and then it is rolled in lots of cinnamon crumbs.
Oh,
yes.
Lots of cinnamon crumbs.
And the crumbs come from the other cake donuts.
Wow.
Yes, and then it has powdered sugar on the outside.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be. This sounds great for a holiday occasion, doesn't it?
It does.
Or any Saturday or Sunday or Monday or. Do you ever get tired of eating donuts?
I never get tired of eating donuts.
Oh my goodness.
No.
What about your family?
Oh, they all love them. In fact, my dad came in here today and had a donut and some coffee.
Did he? Awesome.
did.
And what about your kids?
Oh, they love them.
What's their favorite donut?
They like my son, he's 5, and he loves just the regular chocolate covered.
Chocolate covered.
Yes, And my daughter, she likes, her favorite color is teal.
Teal.
So yes, so we make like a bluish, tealish color buttercream icing, and she loves to put sprinkles on it.
Oh, sprinkles are fun, right?
Yes, so much fun.
They are. Can we step back here and you tell us what all these different donuts are?
Oh my goodness, absolutely. We have an assortment of donuts here. We've got an assortment of cake donuts, and our most popular cake donuts are probably our chocolate cake and blueberry cake. And then we've got Dutch Crumb. Dutch Crumb is the one I was speaking of earlier.
Yum.
And then we've got buttermilk old fashioned cake, and they come glazed, plain, or chocolate covered. This is where all of our yeast donuts are. And we make those glazed and chocolate glazed, and then we have icings that we put on them as well.
And sprinkles.
And sprinkles, yes.
I smell something. Oh, I smell something. Oh, what is it? What is it? What is it?
Murph, it's maple bacon donuts.
Oh, maple bacon, 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 bacon. Oh, did you hear that, John? Maple bacon donuts.
I heard, Murph. They're delicious.
I'll have to take a box of those with me, Miss Christie.
You've got it.
Oh, good, good. Okay, what else do we have going on?
We've got filled donuts. We've got fruit filled, raspberry, apple, blueberry, and lemon.
Yum, yum.
And then we also have cream filled donuts.
Yum.
Yes.
Oh, did I see a sign over there for pumpkin spice, Miss Christie?
Yes, we have pumpkin spice.
Oh, wouldn't that be fun on Thanksgiving morning?
It would be. It's a seasonal donut, so you can only get it for a limited time.
Seasonal donut delight.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm liking that. It would be great for all my 342 brothers and sisters, right?
Exactly.
Okay, and I see there's some special things up here behind the glass counter, Miss Christie. What are they?
These are all of our specialty donuts.
Specialty
Yes.
donuts.
Do you want me to tell you what kind we have?
Oh, yeah, please.
Okay, so we've got apple fritters.
Apple
and
fritters.
they are bigger than your head, Murph.
Oh,
Yes,
my
they
goodness.
are huge.
Oh, my goodness. That's like a plate.
Yes, and then we also have cinnamon rolls.
Cinnamon rolls.
Yes. And we have twist, glazed, chocolate, plain, and we've got cinnamon sugar twist, and we've got eclairs.
Oh, eclairs.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
And what do you fill the eclair with?
They have the custard. It's like a yellow pudding in the middle.
Yum, 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 yum.
Oh, yes.
This is wonderful. And who does all the baking for you, Miss Christie?
Well, we have got a great staff, and there's about 6 or 7 of them that bake donuts in the middle of the night so that we can all have them very fresh the next day.
What? Oh, so they come in the middle of the night and bake donuts?
They do.
How long does it take?
Well, on the earlier part of the week, it takes about 10 hours. And sometimes on the
Whoa.
latter part of the week, when we're getting ready for our busy days, which are
Right.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday,
Right.
they will bake 12 to 14 hours.
Oh, a long time. And do they do that right here?
They do. And our lead baker, he's been with us for over 30 years.
Oh, my goodness. What's his name?
His name is James.
Oh, Mr. James, he has been baking donuts here, right here, for over 30
He
years.
sure has. He started when my parents bought the business, and he's still here.
Whoa, that is so cool. Oh, I can't wait to go back and learn some more in the kitchen.
Yes, let's do it.
Let's do it. We're in the kitchen at Donut Country talking to Miss Christie and learning all about the process. Okay, what happens first, Miss Christie?
Well, first off is we have this big mixing machine right here. Do you see how big this bowl is?
That's a big old bowl.
It gets so full of dough, and then they have to lift it up and put it out on a big table.
Right.
It then rises, knock it down, and then it gets run through this machine. This makes our rings, which are for our glazed and our chocolate donuts, and then this cutter makes our shells, which are for all of our filled donuts. Then they rack them on racks, and then they go into this big proof box. Just the yeast donuts go into the proof box, and that's where the donuts rise and they become big and fluffy. So once those come out, and once the cake donuts are cut, they all can go to the fryer.
Oh, the fryer. Yeah, I guess it has to be pretty hot to fry all these donuts, doesn't it?
Yes, Murph, it does.
And we should always be careful and have an adult with us when we handle anything in the kitchen, right?
Absolutely, especially things that are hot.
Right.
Okay, so this is our glazer. And what we do is we put in a big old puddle of glazed. It lifts the glazed up, and then we gradually let it go on all of our glazed donuts. And so it glazes almost every donut that we've got here. Okay, so this is where we fill all of our donuts, and we fill them 2 at a time. So these are a finished shell that all of them get filled. So I'm gonna powder sugar them on the outside. And then these are our filling needles, and what happens is when we stick them on these needles, we press this button and we move the donuts out, and then they get this raspberry filling inside.
Oh, Miss Christie, this is all so much fun, and I'm learning so much. But what's that thing? That looks like a funny-looking rolling pin.
Yes, Murph, this is a donut cutter.
It is?
It is.
It's got big hearts on it.
Hearts. Guess what holiday this is used for?
Love Murph Day.
Oh, it could be used for Love Murph Day.
Oh, okay. Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. You got it. We
wow.
make so many heart donuts, so we went and we got a heart donut cutter.
A heart donut cutter? That is so neat.
Murph, are you ready to go pick out your dozen of donuts?
Dozen of donuts. Oh, my favorite kind of dozen. Absolutely. Miss Christie.
Yes, Murph.
How many is in a dozen?
12 donuts are in a dozen.
12 donuts. Well, I think I can enjoy that. Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Hey, John, you can stay back here. Yeah, you stay here. Oh, Miss Christie, I'm so excited to pick out my 12 donuts, but I have a couple of questions first.
What are your questions?
What was your favorite book when you were a child?
I loved Goodnight Moon.
Oh, yeah, I like Goodnight Moon too. Yeah, I can say goodnight to my donuts tonight.
Oh, yes, you can.
They'll be all in my tummy.
They will be.
Yeah, and what's the hardest part of your job?
The hardest part of my job is not being able to be up front with all the customers all the time. Sometimes I have to do stuff in the back.
Yeah, I guess when you're the owner, you got work to do.
You absolutely have lots of work to do.
Yeah, and if you weren't doing this, what might you like to do, Miss Christie?
Well, I love to go to church. I love to play with my kids. I have 2 of them.
2 awesome
And
kids.
I have a great husband.
Yeah, hello, great husband out there.
Yes. And I love to play softball.
Softball.
Yes.
That sounds like fun.
It is lots of fun.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, can we pick them out now?
Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm so ready.
Let's
Okay,
do it.
okay, here we go. Okay, Miss Christie, I gotta have a sprinkled one first.
Okay, I've got a sprinkled one for you.
Oh, yummy for my tummy. And then, maybe 2 chocolate glazed.
Good choice.
Yum.
2 chocolate.
And let's see, 2 regular glazed.
2 regular glaze.
I might let you have one of those, John.
Oh, thanks, Murph.
And then I gotta have a pumpkin spice. I mean, it's autumn.
Absolutely, I've got one of those for you.
Oh, and then I make bacon.
Bull bacon.
Oh boy, and a blueberry.
A blueberry.
It'll make me think of summer. And then, of course, we're gonna have to have the white powdered sugar cakey looking one.
Powdered sugar cake.
Oh, good. And then the chocolate old fashioned.
Chocolate old fashioned.
The regular old fashioned.
Regular old fashioned.
And, of course, Miss Christie, your absolute favorite, the Dutch crumb.
I've got a Dutch crumb.
Now help me count them, Miss Christie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And there we have it, our dozen. Donuts, a dozen donuts. Yes.
What side of the turkey has more feathers? The outside.
What'd you think of that, Murph?
Oh, I thought it was delicious. I mean, dynamite. Yeah, and it gives me more to be thankful for.
What? Donuts?
Yeah, donuts. But also all the nice people that live in the Burrow.
That's very true, Murph.
And I thought of something else that there are 12 of.
Really? What?
Months. There are 12 months in a year.
And what month is this, Murph?
This month is November, the 11th month. Can you say the months of the year? How about you, John?
I can. Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right, you start us off, Murph.
Okay, January,
February,
March,
April,
May,
June,
July,
August,
September,
October,
November,
and
December.
December, that's
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, I really do love this time of year.
You mean Thanksgiving?
Yeah, it's a time of food and family and fun.
Hey, Murph, I just realized something.
What?
Thanksgiving has 12 letters in it.
A dozen!
That's right, Murph. Thanksgiving, there are so many reasons to be thankful.
I can think of dozens. I'm thankful for you, dude.
Oh, I'm thankful for you too, Murph.
And all our friends out there. Yeah. Cool.
And for carrot cookies.
Yum.
Happy Thanksgiving!
Okay, bye-bye. and work hard, yeah, and all that good stuff. Okay,